Hi, good afternoon. My name is Julia, and this is for the course Education 62030. So, the first question that I need to answer is, how does the lesson plan template provided differ from others that I have seen? Well, the lesson plan template differs from what I've seen because at the school that I work at, I've seen lesson plans of all kinds. And this is because previously, last school year, I worked as a building sub. So essentially, I was working with grade levels 5 through 8. And with that came subbing for all content areas ranging from the core subject areas such as math and ELA and social studies and science to computer science and PE and art. So with that being said, I've seen lesson plans of all kinds, and I've seen some where they've been more organized and they meet the standards as far as like Common Core standards and everything like that. And then I've seen some very different kinds of lesson plans. Sometimes lesson plans would just be so simple that I would just have to basically, sometimes have to figure out alternative activities for the students. So then I would have to think of things on the fly that would keep the students engaged in learning. So I've seen some very organized lesson plans that were very helpful when I was subbing. That also discussed which standards they were meeting, and then I've seen some very simple lesson plans that really didn't meet those areas. And so yeah, I've seen all kinds of lesson plans. With that being said, the three elements that I think I'll find challenging for the lesson plan template. So after reviewing it, there's three elements that I think I would find challenging. First is understanding and organizing subject matter for all students. And then next is learning how to ensure I am differentiating instruction for diverse learners. And lastly, meeting Common Core state standards and ensuring that students are meeting those standards with access to the curriculum. With that being said, I think that I will struggle with organizing and understanding subject matters for all students, just because even though I'm an ed specialist, I am focusing in the area of math. So I think there would essentially be a slight bias there, or it would just be more of me being stronger in creating lessons for math versus other content areas. Next, I also think I would struggle with differentiating instruction for diverse learners, because I already find this challenging in itself, and this is something I'm still working on and still trying to comprehend and figure out ways to differentiate instruction for them. So I know that's something that I will constantly have to work on. And then lastly, I think meeting Common Core state standards would be difficult, just because not every student is on grade level, and so that makes meeting these standards a bit more challenging, and I would just have to ensure that I'm meeting my students where they're at, but also trying to get them up to grade level as much as possible. So those are the things that I think would be challenging for me when it comes to lesson planning. Thank you and have a good day. Bye-bye.